welcome back to Jack's Patch. I'm Jack. We'll talk about permaculture, zero waste, off-grid living and hacks on how to grow organic veggies. Right, we're back at the farm and after doing Charles Dowding's no dig video, which I've just done a video on, go check that out. Well worth the course. It's about £290 if you're living in the UK. Charles is a fountain of knowledge and he's been doing no dig for about 30 years, and honestly everything we learn there, we just soaks it up, and now I'm applying it on the patch. So as I said before, we've got the tarps, so that's suppressing all the weeds, and underneath, let's have a little look. Right, look, you see first little guy there. So look at the worms coming through. So what the tarps do is they're suppressing all the grass, they're killing it off, but you can see there's little bits of mud there where the worms coming through. That's the worm casting, so it's creating a nice living environment for the worms. So they're coming up, eating all the grass, and then making it a nice soil level. So I'm doing that just to make sure I kill as much grass as possible, but as I ran out of tarp, I've started my no dig market garden beds right away. So we've got layers and layers of cardboard under that, which you'll be able to see here on the edge, and you want to layer it up quite a bit. So I've got loads of cardboard to do the rest of this today, and then all you do on top is you make your pathways. So you've got the wood chip pathways, and then all this is you're going to be your manure and compost. So I need to add these mounds up quite a bit, so they'll be like raised little mounds full of life, full of like living compost. So you want like loads of living manure full of worms, and then just top it off with a nice like compost, thin compost level, so you can plant directly straight into it. But yeah, so we're doing that today. We've got loads of cardboard, as you'll see in the clip at the start of the video, and you'll see throughout this video. And then also Juice HQ have been dropping off the fruit pulp and veggie pulp, and we're just going to mix it in today, and then yeah, get it going. So now, like the cardboard, unbelievable how long that takes to get like just this much. These two layers, so use the smaller layers on the bottom, because the bigger layers on top, like there's more surface area, you ain't got too much overlapping, because sometimes you see like bits like that come through the soil. So just try and leave your big sheets of cardboard for the top layer. Do two layers, because this is like the initial bed, and you want to suppress those weeds as much as possible so they don't come through. And then once you've got them coming through, that'll be a forever thing. So just do yourself a favour, I'd say like overlap it by a couple of inches on the first layer and on the top layer, but leave those large cardboard pieces for the top layer. This is the start of like the no dig bed. So also wet the cardboard, because if it's a windy day they'll be flapping around everywhere. And also you just start off that process of it mulching down, because when the worms get to it, if it's hard, it's just making it a little bit more difficult. So when it's wet, it's easier to break through for them. They're going to come through and they're going to put worm castings and humus into your soil. So next stage as well, like I've pinged a line here as well, so it's uniform the whole way across, and I'm going to do the same going that way. So the beds are like, got my tape measure as well, so everything's not OCD but neatish, because it's just nice and aesthetically pleasing to look at as well. So starting with a wood chip, that weighs it down, you create your paths, and then you do, so mine are 36 centimeters for this bit, and then these my beds are going to be 1.5 meters. It's just easy access from both sides, and also you create nice long beds as well for plenty of vegetables. So yeah, we're going to move on to the next step now, get the soil on, get more wood chip. The borders and the paths are on, so they're the 36 centimeter pathways, 1.5 meter beds. They've done loads of work today. It's done really well. Absolutely smashed it, but still loads to go. What's up guys? Right, so this is the second part of the video. In between, it's just it would have been cut, and And then yeah, I've been to Barbados for 2 weeks, then I've been back a week, so a little bit's changed. I've done a little bit more, but this is going to be the second part of the video. And I'm here at local stables, and look, I've never been so happy to see a big pile of turd, but that looks like fresh stuff. And then this is the well rotted stuff. This is exactly what I need, like just living soil. Little bit of wood chip in there, it's still broken down quite a bit. So yeah, hopefully that is the good stuff. It's been sitting there a while apparently, so yes. Right, so quick little update from when you last see me putting the cardboard down with a few help from the friends, and we started the wood chip paths. I put the tape tarp back over. I also created another 3 more paths, so like this whole section is pretty much like, it's like 70% there. Just need to add the new manure we've just got in, and then top it with the compost. I just put that on to weigh it down because I think it's just green waste compost, and there's not much nutrients in there, but it's still to get it going and to weigh it down. It's still good soil eventually when the worms come up and get into it, make it more of a living soil. But just gonna, as you can see there, just gonna complete this last bit, and I think the cardboard stops there for this side. Yeah, just gonna try and finish it off today. I've got plenty of cardboard, which I'll quickly show you. Got inundated with so much. Obviously you put it out there and people just literally deliver. So we've got the, as you can see before, I think like just the green waste compost under there. We've got some new manure, which I'm really not really happy with putting on any of the beds. It's just for composting. Got a great supply of wood chip from a local supplier, and then I've got some, just picked this up. This is like some well rotted manure. It's been there about a year to 18 months, so that's hopefully going to get me started on the beds. Oh, there we go. Just show you how much cardboard I've got. I've got absolutely sheets of it. So I've got all of this, so much. Got to de-tape it all, which is a bit frustrating. Takes a bit of time. Also, as well, I'm going to start a microgreen setup, and these racks have been in quite a lot of YouTube videos. They seem to be the best one from Costco at about 60-70 pound, which I think is not too bad. It's an investment. You've got to get the right stuff to do the right job. But yeah, just going from there really. And today we're going to be planting some garlic as well. So I've just explained in a recent Instagram post about how to upcycle these. So just put newspaper in on the outside and then just fill it with some soil. And these can be upcycled. You can get these mushroom crates for free at most cafes. They just chuck them out, and it's a great way of starting maybe indoors on your allotment, or in this case on your farm. Yo, just on my way back from my second load of horse manure, and had a bit of a result. Went a bit skip diving, picked up two doors, and they are going to go on top of the wormery. So as I've done in one of my previous videos, one of my first videos on my allotment, is I had a old bathtub, and I put a door on top. I didn't actually put like a door dot. I made that completely from scratch from pallets, but it was actually way too heavy, especially when you're just trying to tip in some like food scraps and stuff. It was too heavy, and it also, the door eventually like snapped off because I pushed it back, the wind took it. Where's stuff, little free resource there, and yeah, that'll be another project for the weekend if I can get a bathtub as well. I'm looking for 2 of them at the minute, but yeah, another bit of luck. What's up guys, it's tomorrow, and yeah, so Sunday, so the last day of doing this, I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but it's because it's unbelievable how much cardboard this eats up, how much time it all takes. And I'm on my own today, but girlfriend's been helping me detect the cardboard, which is it's a ball ache of a job. But yeah, so I'll show you that in a sec once I'm finishing up. But super important thing to do is to mark out these beds, because as I said before, 36 centimeters, 1.5 meter beds at this bit, but you're going to do this one time and one time only, so you best off getting it right. As you can see, that's a little bit pissed. I'm going to edge that in, get it all smart, but there you go. Look, get it all lined up, ready to go. Boom, boom, boom. Aesthetics as well. You want to kind of get this garden looking as aesthetic pleasing as possible, easier to manage when it comes down to it as well. But yeah, there you go. Right, so just to summarise it up, been here all weekend. As I said, marked out the beds, so we've got the wood chip paths and the manure and compost on top, all sitting on top of that cardboard we laid out. But yeah, I'm super stoked. These are like 10 metres by 1.5, which I've explained all the way along. Might make that a main path going to the other beds that are going to be at the back, but man, phase one is done. I'm so happy, like this much has got done. While it's February, you've got to take advantage of the cold weather and get out here, get stuck in. And yeah man, it's going to be so sweet when it's done completely. Polytunnel up there, more beds, quality. I ain't even started on that back bit, I ain't even started on the greenhouse properly. But yeah, super stoked. Thanks for watching this whole video through. I'll try and shorten it down as much as I can, but just there's a lot of information about the no dig beds, and I just wanted to get it all in there and make it. I've not found a video myself that actually breaks it down as much as this. Like, I wanted this video a couple of months ago, but I had to do the course with Charles Dowding, which was unbelievable. Like, I recommend it quite a lot. But yeah, he pretty much told me like, what you're doing, just get out there, get that cardboard down, and pretty much step by step on how to do it. Like, the secret is in the soil. I need to add my trace minerals from my worm farm and my nettle tea, which I'll be brewing in these IBC tanks. But yeah, we'll go from there, and then if you follow the journey, you'll see the season go along, and then hopefully see my success, and then just easily transfer it into yours as well. So yeah, all good.